Every day, across America, children embark on their journey to school. Or, in 2020, it may look more like a quick trip down the hallway to their bedroom, where they promptly plop down in front of a computer to join other kids in a virtual classroom, many of whom they've never even met. Either way, there seems to be a stark contrast between different states and the level of education a child actually receives. As an example, did you know that the District of Columbia has the highest dropout rate in the entire nation? Compared with Iowa, which has the fewest children drop out of school. I have to admit, when I started digging into the different standards and subsequent results of education throughout the US, I was shocked by what I saw. Today, we unpack the rankings of schools by state. Curious to see where your state is ranked? Chances are it's better than Arizona, where I live, which falls way down to number 49. Welcome to this episode of Special Education Decoded. The following information is shared directly from a site called WalletHub. In my research, this list they put together takes into account many factors to determine the ranks of schools, not just test scores. Before we get to the list, let's chat quickly about how the following ranking was calculated. There are a total of 33 different metrics used to calculate these ranks. These metrics fall into two main categories: quality and safety. Under quality, there are many different metrics used, adding up to a total of 80 possible points. These include, of course, test scores such as math, reading, ACTs, or SATs. However, unlike most scoring methods, ranking states in order from best to worst, they didn't stop there. WalletHub also used metrics such as blue ribbon schools per capita. They looked at the dropout rate. Also, WalletHub took into account the high school graduation rate among low-income students, the pupil-teacher ratio, and the share of licensed or certified public K-12 teachers. Then, surprisingly, this calculation even took into account safety when ranking the different states based on their school systems, such as statewide school closures due to COVID-19 or state guidance on accessible technologies. Also, share of parents who agree that their children are in safe schools. The number of school shootings, school safety plan requirements. Yes, the list of factors is enough to make your head spin. But the results take into account many different criteria, not just the normal test scores, which are not always as accurate as we'd like to think. Take a look at our video on that topic for more information. With all that information, it's time to finally take a look at the different states, along with the District of Columbia, bringing our total to 51. Starting with number 51. New Mexico. Number 50, Louisiana. 49, my state, Arizona. 48, Alaska. 47, Oklahoma. 46, Mississippi. 45, Nevada. 44, Alabama. South Carolina. Arkansas. District of Columbia. Oregon. West Virginia. Idaho. California. Missouri. Number 35 is Tennessee. Georgia. Michigan. Ohio. Hawaii. North Carolina. Kansas. Texas. Rhode Island. Number 26 is Montana. South Dakota. Pennsylvania. Iowa. Florida. Washington. Maine. Wyoming. Utah. Number 17 is Colorado. Kentucky. Indiana. North Dakota. Illinois. New York. Nebraska. And then we reach the top 10. Number 10 being Maryland, Delaware 9, Wisconsin 8, Minnesota 7, New Hampshire 6, Vermont 5, Virginia 4, New Jersey number 3, Connecticut number 2, and the number 1 state in the United States when it comes to education in this ranking chart is Massachusetts. Great job, Massachusetts. Now that we've been through the entire list, you're either feeling pretty good about where your child goes to school, or if you're like me, you may be slightly sick to your stomach. Either way, it's vital to always have your hand on the pulse of what your child is learning, how they're being taught, if they're actually absorbing the information, and how their confidence level is when it comes to academics. There are some of the best teachers I have ever known located in some of the poorest ranking states, and some of the most burnt out teachers I have ever encountered in states found deep within the top 10. As a parent, take charge of your child's education. Advocate for them. When they're young, teach them to advocate for themselves as they get older, but never lose sight of the end goal: success. For a direct link to the information found within this video, be sure to check the description. Also, if you would like to explore expert one-on-one supplemental education for your child, I'd love to chat with you. Take a look at the description for how to schedule a no-obligation consultation where we can deep dive into your child's academic journey and help devise an individualized learning experience for them. From all of us at specialedresource.com, thank you for watching this episode of Special Education Decoded. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Please take a moment, give us a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us. If there's a specific topic you're interested in, please leave a comment. Until then, enjoy these other videos designed to help parents navigate the crazy world of special education. Thank you.